Why your money buys less. Every day inflation is eating your money. Here's how to protect yourself and what you can do about it. Have you ever felt like you're earning more, but somehow still can't afford the same things you used to? Are you shocked by how much prices have skyrocketed lately? This isn't just your imagination, it's inflation. In this episode from Kenz, we break down what inflation is and why it happens, how it impacts your daily life and savings, shocking real-life examples from around the world, practical steps to protect your money from losing its value, what governments can and should do about it, and finally, a deep look into inflation in Egypt and its current economic challenges. Stay with us until the end. This might change how you think about money forever. Is inflation eating your money? Here's how to protect yourself. Have you ever felt like you're earning a higher salary than before, but still can't cover the same basic needs? Did you recently visit a supermarket and leave in shock after seeing how prices suddenly jumped? Are you paying the same amount of money but only getting half of what you used to? This, my friend, is not a coincidence or imagination. This is exactly what's called inflation. In today's episode, we'll talk in depth about inflation. What is it? Why does it happen? How does it affect you? And most importantly, how can you protect yourself and your money? Stick around till the end, because what you're about to learn may completely change the way you think about money. Part 1. What is inflation? Inflation is simply the continuous rise in the prices of goods and services over time, which reduces the purchasing power of money. In other words, the amount of money that once bought you a full meal a few years ago might not even buy you a bag of chips and a bottle of water today. Inflation is not limited to a single country. It's a global phenomenon, though it differs from country to country, depending on the rate and speed of rising prices. There are two main types of inflation: natural inflation, a moderate and manageable level of inflation that doesn't harm daily life. Hyperinflation, a disastrous situation, like what happened in Venezuela and Zimbabwe, where money virtually lost all its value. Part 2. When did inflation start and why does it happen? Inflation isn't something new. It's been around since countries started using paper money. But what causes it? Here are the key reasons. Printing money without economic support. When governments print excessive money without backing it by production, reserves or gold, the currency loses value. High demand, low supply. When demand for a product increases but supply doesn't meet it, prices rise. Rising production costs, fuel, electricity, wages, taxes, these push up the prices of products naturally. Central bank monetary policies. Keeping interest rates low for too long encourages borrowing and spending, which increases demand and prices. Global factors. Wars, pandemics, supply chain disruptions, oil price fluctuations, all directly affect local prices. Part 3. How does inflation affect your life? Inflation isn't just a number on the news. It hits you directly. Savings lose value. If you have $10,000 in the bank and inflation is 20%, next year its purchasing power might be like $8,000. Fixed incomes suffer. People with fixed salaries or pensions are hit hardest. Their income doesn't grow with inflation. Investment risk increases. Without understanding the market, your investments might lose value due to price volatility. Mental and social stress. Inflation adds pressure on individuals and families, affecting their emotional and financial stability. Part 4. Real-world examples of inflation. In Venezuela, people needed bags full of cash to buy a loaf of bread. In Argentina, prices rise weekly while the currency continues to collapse. In Turkey, prices multiplied several times in a short period due to sharp inflation waves. Part 5. How can you protect yourself from inflation? This is the most important part of the episode: how to fight back. For individuals, don't keep cash. Idle. Every day your money sleeps, it loses value. Make your money work. Buy assets. Instead of holding cash, gold, real estate, foreign currencies, These usually hold value over time. Invest in yourself. Education and skill development are the best long-term investments. Track the market. Stay aware of economic trends. Don't be a victim of financial ignorance. Spend smart, buy only what you need, use discounts, and avoid unnecessary debt or installment payments. For investors, invest in tangible assets. Land, real estate, essential commodities. Gold is a crisis friend. Gold typically retains or even grows in value during inflation. Monitor monetary policies. Central bank decisions help you understand market directions. Diversify your income. Don't rely on a single income source. Spread your risks. Part 6. Inflation in Egypt. A closer look. Over the past decade, Egypt experienced several inflation waves. In 2016, after floating the Egyptian pound, prices surged suddenly. COVID-19 disrupted global supply chains, raising prices worldwide. The Russia-Ukraine war affected grain and oil prices, driving up food and energy costs. The Central Bank of Egypt tried to fight inflation by raising interest rates, but that has its downsides: reduced investment and higher borrowing costs. Part 7. Are there solutions at the national level? Yes, but they require time and serious effort. Boost local production, support industry and agriculture. Reduce import dependency. Enforce market oversight. Raise financial awareness among citizens. But we shouldn't wait for governments alone. We must act individually to protect ourselves. Final words. Inflation is not just a temporary issue. It's a real economic reality. The more you understand money, the smarter your financial decisions will be. Remember, money isn't just a number, its value is what it can buy. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the Kenz channel and stay tuned for more content that helps you live smarter financially. See you in the next episode, and take care.